Hi guys, welcome. Myself Lakshita from Sri Venkateshwar College of Engineering. Today we are going to see about a subject of user interface design, and the topic is how to create a graphical user interface using Android Studio. Let us firstly see about what is user interface design. User interface design is the process of creating the visual and interactive elements of a software application, website or digital product that users interact with. It focuses on designing the layout, aesthetics, and overall look and the feel of the user interface to ensure a positive user experience. Interface design focuses on anticipating what users might need to do and ensuring that the interface has elements that are easy to access, understand, and use to facilitate those actions. In computer or software design, user interface design focuses on information architecture. Let us see more about key aspects of user interface design includes. The first one is layout. Layout is organizing the elements on the screen in a logical and intuitive manner, considering factors like navigation, content hierarchy, and user flow. Visual design, choosing colors, typography, icons, and images that aligns with the brand and create an appealing and cohesive visual style. Next one is interactive, designing buttons, forms, and other interactive elements to be user friendly and responsive to user input. Usability, it refers to that how the person is using the products, ensuring that the UI is easy to understand and navigate with clear labels, initiative icons, and straightforward user interactions. Consistency, maintaining a consistent design, language, and user interface element throughout the application or website to create a unified and predictable user experience. The next one is accessibility, making sure that UI is accessible to users with disabilities, such as providing alternative text for images and ensuring keyboard navigation. User feedback, it's the most important point in the user interface design to know how the product is working. Incorporating feedback mechanisms such as error messaging and confirmation dialogues to keep users informed and engaged. There are more types of user interface design. They are, the first one is graphical user interface, is known as GUI, command line interface, touch screen interface, voice user interface, augmented reality and virtual reality interfaces, gesture based interface, web user interface, mobile user interface, desktop user interface, wearable user interface, multimodal interface, natural language interface. There are several types of user interface designs approaches, including the first one is graphical user interface, is known as GUI. This is the most common type of UI design where user interact with graphical elements such as buttons, icons, and menus on screens. GUIs are prevalent in software applications and websites. Command line interface is known as CLI. In a CLI, user interact with a text-based interface by entering commands. This is often used in programming environments and for system administration tasks. Voice user interface is known as VUI. VUI enables users to interact with technology using voice commands. Virtual assistants like Siri and Alexa are examples of VUIs. Touch screen interface, designed for touch sensitive devices like smartphones and tablets. This UI relies on users tapping, swiping, and pinching to interact with content. The next one is augmented reality, AR, and virtual reality, VR interfaces. AR and VR interfaces create immersive experience where users interact with digital content in a 3D environment. They are commonly used in gaming and simulations. Gesture based interface, Users interact with devices by making specific hand or body gestures. This is seen in technologies like the Kinect for gaming. Web user interface, specifically for web applications. This design focuses on creating user-friendly interfaces within web browsers. Mobile user interface is known as mobile UI. Tailored for mobile devices, this UI design prioritizes responsive and touch-friendly elements. Desktop user interface. Designed for traditional computer screens, this interface often feature windows, menus and taskbars. Wearable user interface. Interface for smartwatch, fitness trackers and other wearable devices which typically have limited screen estate. Multimodal interface. Combines multiple interaction methods such as voice, touch and gestures to provide users with various ways to interact with the system. Natural language interface. Designed for traditional computer, this UI design prioritizes response and touch-friendly elements. Allows for users to communicate with technology using natural language often seen in chatbots and language processing systems. And interface for which is typically have limited screen real estates with various ways of interacting with the system. Graphical user interface. A graphical user interface is a type of user interface that relies on visual elements and graphical icons to enable users to interact with computers and software applications. GUIs have become the standard interface for most consumer and business software due to their user-friendly nature. GUIs have made computing more accessible to a wide range of users by providing an initiative and visual way to interact with computers and softwares. They are commonly used in operating systems, example Windows, Mac OS, Linux, Office productivity software like Microsoft Office, Adobe Creative Cloud, web browsers and many other applications across various industries. And there is an example of XML code how a GUI is productivity. Here it is a XML code how the user interface design will work. Let us run this. Let us fix a date from starting and the ending dates. Let us calculate the gap between the dates of any years. When we run this, the output will show as displayed screen.